Howdy everyone! Holy shit, I just came back from the FNaF movie. Okay, so obviously I'm not gonna spoil anything. And also, if I look here, it's because there's our cat here. Oreo, he's being adorable. Obviously, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm so sorry for the dirty shirt. I don't know what. I cleaned it like 10 times and it's still dirty, so please don't focus on that. And yeah, so let's just talk about the movie. Okay, so positives. Let's talk about the positives. Obviously, I'm not gonna reveal anything. No shit. The story was nice. Seriously, the story scared me quite a bit because I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be the typical horror, like tropes and stuff. Absolutely not! I was actually surprised. The twists were very nice. I didn't see them coming. Like, even for a FNaF fan, well, you can assume and be like, oh wait, maybe that's what's gonna happen. Like, what, this person is gonna be revealed as this, right? You can make that assumption, but it's not really that clear, to be honest. Probably the best part was the animatronics. I think the animatronics were like the best part of it. So much life, so much meaning, so much power in their presence, surprisingly. I thought they were gonna be boring, or like, just like, oh, beep, boop, wham, a robot. No, they actually felt alive, which is, what it's supposed to be, which is 10 out of 10. Very, very good. Oh, the end. Amazing. The end was perfect. It didn't need to be anything else. I think it just ended the perfect way it could have ended. Yeah. Oh my god, the credits. The credits are amazing, by the way. For the people who didn't watch the movie, the credits are amazing. And after the credits, it's even better, because there's a little secret at the end. So, but you better wait before you leave at the end of the credits, because there's a little teaser happening. So you better stay. What else can I talk about? Let's talk about the negatives, actually. Negatives, probably the worst thing about the movie was how loud the jump scares were, sorry. But I think it's because of the cinema we were in, because there was so many speakers and it was such a small room. I think that's why. Because it felt like forced jump scares kind of thing, but I think it was just like the cinema, so I think in a normal cinema it would actually sound okay. The jump scares are good though. The jump scares are good. They're actually very good. It's not what you expect them to be. It's really not what you expect them to be. Like, don't think of the games, really. Don't think of the games for the kind of jump scares. But they're good. Especially for the secret character that obviously not gonna reveal. I mean, I got a bit disappointed about the secret character, because then they teased multiple characters in a few like videos that they've uploaded, the Blumhouse or Scott or whatever. So I got a bit disappointed because I was like, oh my god, it's probably this, and it's like, no, it's not. But it didn't matter because it was great. Anyway, it didn't matter because it was good. There's some good moments in the movie, like really, really good moments. Seriously. There's some revelations that, again, the twist revelations are actually mind-blowing. There's a few things you're going to see in the movie that you're going to be like, no way, they actually made that, they actually did that, holy shit. So yeah, again, great movie. Again, I came with very low expectations, so I got a bit surprised, to be honest. It was a great movie. It was not over the top, it was not like amazing, wonderful, splendid, obviously. It was not terrible at all. Not at all. I was actually at the edge of my seat. I was like, oh my god, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Especially with the animatronics and with Mike and stuff and other things that obviously not gonna talk about. I'm just going to say, I guess, that Abby's role in the movie is kind of confusing at times. You really don't know where the movie is trying to go with it. But you just need to think more about it, and then you're gonna understand. Because at first I was like, wait, what's going on? What is happening? What's going on here? But no, okay. Katie my girlfriend was able to explain it to me, be like, hey, there's actually that's why they did that for that specific reason, because of this, because of what's happening here. It's like, oh, okay, that makes more sense then. But other than that, the references were good. Yeah, the FNaF 1 references were great. The twists were amazing. The animatronics were spot on. Seriously, like, the animatronics in the movie are better than the games, which is so funny. They're better than in the game than FNaF 1. It's fucking crazy how good they did them. The references, yeah, again, like I said, I think the three best things about the movie were the references, the twists, and the animatronics. They're probably the best things. Should I talk about the villain? William Afton? Should I really talk about him? I'm just going to say one thing. They didn't do enough with him. In my opinion, they didn't do enough with him. But I think, apparently I've heard that apparently they're saving him for probably later things. Obviously not confirmed at all. But I wish they did a tiny bit more things. Other than that, William Afton was great. His voice is amazing. Oh, his voice is actually creepy. His like reveal is actually good, you know, and what he does is actually surprising. And like, oh no, oh god, what's happening? So that's pretty good. I want to talk about another thing. Oh, the gore. Okay, the gore is confusing. The gore is, there's not that much gore, surprisingly. There's just one scene who we're all like, oh, okay, what the fuck is going on? Oh good god, don't show us that. I mean, he didn't show us that because it was like a, not saying it, but still, it was gross in a good way. It was gross in a good way. Again, I wish there was way more gore in the movie. There's not that much gore. There's quite a bit of gore, fair enough. It's not that much. I'm surprised. I was actually very surprised and I'm a bit disappointed on it. But other than that, for a first movie, like, it was great. I was actually at the edge of my seat, which was exactly what I wanted to do. It was actually very good. What else can I say really without revealing anything? Oh, you're gonna be happy about Vanessa. Yeah, trust me, you're gonna be happy about Vanessa's role and what she does and stuff. It's really not what you expect. It's really not what you think, because I really thought she was going to be the typical girl in horror movies kind of thing, you know, stupid and shit like that. Not at all. She actually has a proper purpose. She actually does things. She's actually smart. She's, you know, she's not that typical trope of, you know, women in horror movies, sorry. So thank God, because I was fucking scared about that. I was like, oh no, well, here goes Vanessa being the typical girl. No, not at all, which is amazing. I'm very happy about that. So yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say. Great. The horror is great. The jump scares are... jump scares, really, holy shit. Again, I think the cinema we were in were just not good for that, because it was super loud, so obviously everybody jumped, right? And some of us screamed, me included. I kind of screamed at some point. Animatronics, perfect. The story, great, really great. Again, I wish it was a bit better. I wish they went deeper into the story, but at the same time, I don't really know how they could have. I feel like they've just done exactly what could have been done, which is amazing. Yeah, the gore should have been better, but it's not bad at all. To be honest, like, to be fair, it's like PG-13. Because for us, it was PG-15 for us. But in the USA, it's PG-13, so, you know, it has to be less gory, which, it's a bit sad. So we were all young adults, by the way, in the cinema. No older adults, no, like, you know, kids or anything. No, it was just young adults. Everybody was, like, around our age, which was so funny. Some people were dressed up as, like, Bonnie, as Foxy, as Purple Guy. It was actually very funny. I was wearing, like, a FNaF shirt. It was very funny, because you could see, like, people dressed up and be like, oh my god, they're getting the tickets and stuff. It's like, oh my god, it's so cool. And everybody would, like, kept theorizing, or like, oh my god, what the hell's going on and stuff. Or like, oh, this is this is that, this is cool. So yeah, great movie overall. Not disappointed at all. Seriously. Again, disappointed on a few minor things, but again, like the gore and stuff. But like, it's not that big of a deal because it's not the focus of the movie. the focus of the movie is mostly like. No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything, otherwise it will reveal too much. But yeah, hope you have a good time today. I'm just gonna go relax because it's like what, fucking 9 p.m. or something. We went to the movies at like 5 and we came back at 9 because we have like an hour of bus or something. So actually no, we went at like 4, and we came back here at 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. I guess. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, good movie. I recommend it. It was actually pretty good. It actually made us jump a lot. Mostly because of the secret character. I'm not gonna say it. Obviously not. It's a secret character. But oh, holy shit, that's secret character. Really, like, good use of that. Good use. Yeah, and the actors were very good. Even the kids! I need to talk about the kids! The kids, like, actors were actually good. Oh, there's also one thing that disappointed me. Is one thing about color. I'm not gonna say anything else, I'm just gonna say color. That's it. Just one thing that disappointed me a tiny bit because I think it's a bit of a mistake on Blumhouse's part or something. But other than that, it was great, amazing. I loved the movie, it was great. And I recommend it to you. So I hope you have fun watching the movie because I had fun, Katie had fun, lots of people had fun. It was actually very funny. I actually wanted to watch it again. And again, the beginning, amazing. The end, amazing. Seriously, they did amazing with the beginning and the ending. You're gonna see why. Because it's just so clever. Like, the choices in the movie were actually very, very clever. That's a good thing. That's a fucking good thing. Because I was so terrified that the movie is going to be not scary, not gory, just very goofy sounding looking bullshit. It was not. It was actually good. So, round of applause for Scott and Blumhouse because for a first movie, it was great. And the main thing, aka the animatronics, you know, that people were like looking forward to. Good on looking forward to them because you're gonna be attached to them. Seriously, they're actually very good. So I hope you guys have a good time and enjoy the movie. Goodbye.